Good afternoon, everyone. It's not often you get a pair of angelic cigars, absolutely spectacular, top of their game, into the market. But here we are with Davidoff. Two beauties arrived over the last 2-3 months. You may have already tried these. I've talked about both. The Winston Churchill, more recently on an Instagram post, and the Blanco 111 with our dear friend Kirby and Sam Reuter from Davidoff. But I wanted to touch on them again because I've now had time to enjoy them, to gather the reaction of our clients, and I have to say it's been a beautiful reception. Beginning here, a little reminder of what we're talking about here with the Winston Churchill cigar. This is the limited edition for 2025. It's called The Artist, and the cigar is intended to capture the artistic facet that was, of course, Winston Churchill. As you know from the Winston Churchill blends, in general, they are multi-origin, and you get a beautiful complexity coming through as a consequence of that. Blend strength is usually medium to medium plus. In this case, I would say pretty much on the money of medium. The size is a Davidoff Churchill, which is a 48 ring gauge by 7 inches. And I just want to show you the detailing on the packaging here. It's, of course, not something you smoke, but the wonderful thing with the Davidoff packaging is you end up keeping them. I have many a customer who's unable to throw away the empty boxes after they've enjoyed the cigars. And you can see why. Look at that. Replicates the palette, can be used as a little serving tray. There we are, if you're serving your cigars. And internally as well, you have the little hinging here, which looks like an artist's box, perhaps. And the cigars themselves, of course, packaging means nothing if the cigars are not wonderful. And these really are amongst my favorites that Davidoff produce in general. And every single Winston Churchill limited edition has ticked all the boxes for me. This is, of course, one of the top in that selection as well. Should mention, only 18,000 boxes made. Unfortunately, we're rapidly running out of our own stock on that. Here on the left, Blanco 111, second generation Blanco, to those of you who are familiar with the original concept. As a reminder, the original Blanco was created as an homage really to Dr. Schneider of Oettinger Davidoff Group. It was a very well-blended, incredibly rare combination of Dominican tobaccos with huge age on them. And that came through in the smoking personality. Not too strong, there was a complexity and depth to it. Unfortunately, the tobaccos used were very rare. By definition, they are no longer available. So, the Blanco 111 is a new iteration of the same principle and concept. The rarest, most exclusive tobaccos that Davidoff can have access to, put together into a beautiful cigar. In this case, I believe it's a Toro Gordo. It's a 54 ring gauge. And the reason it's called the 111 is very simply because the cumulative age of the tobaccos, 7 different leaves, adds up to 111 years. It's quite incredible. I do know that one of the tobaccos used, by the way, it's a Dominican Puro, means it's all Dominican tobacco. But I do happen to know that one of the tobaccos inside is no longer available as well. So this is going to be one of their rarest. I'm not sure how long they'll produce the cigar for. Price probably is a selective element here. It is one of the most expensive cigars we have on our shelf. But if you ignore price, the quality speaks for itself. And the smoking experience is really one of the most beautiful, wonderful hours I've spent in recent times. Hope you have an opportunity to enjoy it yourself. Thank you.